Hey folks, can you hear me out there? We had to restart the stream, so I'm hoping that that didn't affect my mic setup at all. And I hope you were able to rejoin us okay. We put it everywhere back where it was at, top of the route, top of the whatever, I'll talk about all of them that Penny puts them on. All that. Looks like Kurt's going to win the lag. This is the finals. Kurt does have to double dip a cheese. If I'm saying that right, Tatish. I think it's Atish. First one in will be a race to 7. We're still on the winner side for Atish. I believe I'm not certain. Sometimes both matches are a race to the 7. Sometimes since the first match is over with, both players are on the loser side, then it's a race to 5. So I'm not exactly sure what they're doing in this tournament. Regardless, this first one is a race to 7. Hopefully everybody is back on watching. No issues getting back on. Come up dry. Solids look, unfortunately, or fortunately for Atish, but unfortunately for Kurt, look very good. As good as he was playing earlier. That 5 ball may be a slight issue. I'm looking at it. It doesn't look like it goes by the 8, but it does go in the top left. And with that 2 ball being up by the top right, he should be able to get shape on that to go in the top left. We'll see, but I don't see an issue of him getting out here as well as he was playing earlier. Plays well. Of course, everybody's playing well, but as I said earlier, I do think he'll be tough to beat. I haven't seen him make too many mistakes. I have seen him miss, 3-4 balls in a match, but not not really too many mistakes. As long as Kurt plays his game and doesn't make too many mistakes, it should be a great match. Because I believe both of them are capable of winning, and it'll be fun to watch. And Atish is from California. And of course, Kurt Duffy is from Butte. He's going to shoot the 5 ball now. Come back, shoot the 2 ball, then the 1 ball, then the 8 ball. So of course, top of the route, and us being Montanans. Like to see Kurt win. Sorry, Atish. But I have to play a little bit of favorites here, even though we're streaming and probably not supposed to. I have to. But he's running this rack out, and he looks very good doing it. It was it was a fairly easy rack to run, to be quite honest, but still got to do it. Still got to play well. Unfortunate for Kurt, he didn't make a ball, because I think if Kurt makes a ball, he does the same run out pretty much the same way Atish just did. So, well, I guess solids don't look quite as good as the stripes, with that two ball being in the mess. Um, I'm not sure I really like the stripes either. With this angle he's got on the 11, he might be able to draw into this, but I don't think he's even going to try. I don't think it's possible, but we'll see. He can get a combo on this shot, but I have a feeling he's going to try and break it up right here. I think he's going to try and miss the 15 and come up into the 2, and then maybe 2 and 12. He really doesn't want to hit the 15 here. Cue ball's going to the up table to our left, and he wants that 15 to be able to shoot at in case he needs to. And wasn't terrible. He did what I thought. He left the 15 alone. I definitely would have left the 15 alone also. 12 didn't come out quite as well as he was hoping. He's either going to have to decide to play for the bank, got to get that 13 out of the way, or he's got to figure out how to break it out with something. And I'm not. It doesn't look like it goes to me, and it might. I mean, again, it looks a little different over here. And he decided to play it safe right away. That tells me it doesn't go. And at this point, I don't see a way for him to break it out. So he would have had to play for the bank. Not that it'd be a terrible bank. Especially with the side pockets. I mean, the side pockets are fairly big on diamond tables. That's the only thing valley tables have kind of an advantage over diamonds. And side pockets on valley tables are, geez, inch smaller than these, easy. If more, really, but Kurt has now a chance. Got a kind of a wide open table. He can kind of draw this a little bit of right, and come back into this 2 ball if he so desires. And that's not going to be great. He just didn't. He give it right, as you guys seen, because it come back to the right and scratched. Just didn't give it low right, and of course, as everybody knows, I'm sure, high right gets less than medium right, and middle right gets less than low right for the most part, not all the time, but um, and he'd give it more middle than anything right. And I think if he would have given a little bit of low, I think he would have. I think he could have come back and hit it, but that's only my opinion. Maybe not, but that's how it works for me anyway. Let's put it that way. My stroke definitely ain't the best in the world, but anyway, Tish is back to the table with ball in hand. He's going to try and hit the two ball and break this open. He knows that 13 is there for his next shot if he doesn't get a shot on the 12 or whatever this is. And he might take this down to the. No, I don't see it. I think he's going to shoot 13, 14, 12, just down for the 9, then the 8. Pretty positive that's going to be his plan. 13 side, shoot the corner ball, 14 in the corner, give himself an angle to drift down for the 9, and then shoot the 9, and then shoot the 8 in the side of the corner. So I don't think he can get to the 9 off this shot. And could be wrong, but that's probably the way I would play it, just taking a quick look at it. Kind of makes sense to do it that way. Your cue ball's moving in the direction of your shot every time. Didn't get the angle he wanted quite here. He wants the cue ball to kind of be in, where the spot is at, or someplace near that area, be able to come down for the 9. Yeah, that'll work. Just like I said, somewhere near that spot. Now he's just going to thin that ball, and he's going to drift up the table for the 9. And he'd rather be straight or have a little bit of cut to the right rather than a cut to the left, because the cut, if he's got to cut the ball to the left, and he's running into the 3-4-2 area, and he would rather just be straight or the opposite. But he went too far, so he's actually probably pretty good. He can hit that 3 ball. Maybe. Definitely didn't want to go that far. Straight in was way better, and then even a little shorter than a straight in is better than where he's at now. I'm sure he can make this work, but I'm pretty positive he would have much rather just not hit it quite so hard. He's sitting here thinking about it, as you can see it. But he can make, like I said, he'll make it work, or can make it work. He's going to hit a little bit of draw. Probably a little stun type draw. No, he hit a straight draw. Went right through there and give himself a shot. I'm sure he'd probably like it a little easier, but it's not terrible. He's shooting at it better than not. So okay, Kurt, let's got a great opportunity here. Just 5 balls on the table, and all of them are pretty much in the open. They're a little cluster, but they're not really by one another. They're 2, 3, and 4. I if I had to bet, try not to curse them here. Well, we'll just see what happens. Come on, Kurt, let's go. Okay, the 3 to the 7 is going to be the shot. He's just got to make sure what angle he wants. Oh, he's going to shoot this 3 first. I don't know. I'd probably shoot this 2 first, but um, the 3's not bad. I mean, I guess if he gets over and he's straight in on the 2 inside, I can't see the angle. That's not bad. Or even in the corner. You got a good angle. Nice shot. That works. Assuming he's going to put the cue ball right where he just was looking to make sure 7 goes up in that bottom right corner. Well, a little further. Probably wanted to go to the rail and back out, but this will work. Well, he kind of missed it, same as Atish did. Same shot, but Atish missed on the 8 ball. You only get those little bit of duff cut shots, and the stroke goes from a nice smooth stroke, which he's been shooting, to a little bit of a fast stroke, and that definitely happened there a little bit, but that everybody does that time to time. So putting it down here to the low left corner. And looks like he made it without an issue, right in the heart. Kurt's probably wishing he had that one shot back, but he just tipped it on the side pocket shot a little light. He had enough angle where the cue ball was going to hit that rail. He could have hit the rail and come back out a little bit. Anyway, as we said, this is for first and second. Prize money is $6,000 for first, $4,000 for second. As I've stated before, I know Atish has himself in the Calcutta. I think Kurt does, but I am not positive on that. But I do know Atish does for sure. Solid break, made it 2. One ball got kicked down to the corner. Top right corner underneath the 4 there. Definitely doesn't have a gimme shot to start with. Not sure which ones I like better. Kind of interesting. The solids are all on the right half of the table, except for the 7 ball, and all the stripes are on the left half of the table with the 8 ball. I'm guessing he's not really playing a shot here doing this. He's calling that, but I'm thinking he's playing more of a safe shot more than anything. He's not going to give himself a shot if he makes it. So I'm not sure what. Yeah, I don't think he was really trying too hard to make that. I could be totally wrong, but I mean, just I think it's 12, right? Uh, fairly straight. All right. Good to hear Kurt has himself in the Calcutta. That's even more money for him. I like to hear that. I actually bid on him in the Calcutta and then quit bidding on him because I realized he really wanted to buy himself. So I'm glad to hear that he does have himself in the Calcutta. And yes, folks, I know I'm not the greatest at this commentating thing. Not by a long shot. But, it's somewhat fun and better than probably complete silence, maybe. Maybe not, but anyway. Nice shot there. The pinballs was the only issue. Um, 8 ball stops it from going in the bottom left corner here. It appears anyway. It's got an angle. You can come over and hit the 7. I'd actually try and hit the 7 here, not the 10. Um, and he tried to hit the 10, and it's not terrible. I mean, I don't mind that. It just, if he hits the 7, um, I think he comes away with a little bit better shot. But no, I mean, he's still got a shot, so. Like he's trying this 11. I mean, that's a tight shot. The way he's been playing, I don't doubt he makes it. If he makes it, he's probably getting out. No, yep, very good shot. He's got the 10. I don't know if he's going to try and draw it a little bit back and shoot to the 13 in the side. Can't get down on it to draw it. It looks like. Going forward, I don't like going forward. I mean, it's not like it's terrible. I just don't like it. It's tough to get a good lead going forward. He's got to come back. Yeah, and he did. He was able to get down on it and come back too far. He definitely wanted the 13 in the side, in my opinion. That's what I would have wanted. Um, People, if he goes in the 13 aside, he can run into the 7 ball, and that's what he really wants. He'd love to run into the 7 ball, but he's shooting high right for some reason, a little bit right. Maybe that to him is going to bring him into 7. I'd rather hit that 7 ball full. You hit that 7 ball full, you got a great shot on the 12. Come back out for the 15 and then the 8. You got to come down on it a little bit to me, but maybe not. And I'm not at the table. It's a little ways away from me. So, right, that's the second shot he's missed in the match. So I can't say much. I mean, Kurt did have a chance the second game. I mean, he didn't get to shoot the first game, but he did have a chance the second game and missed that shot. And he's got a chance here. And I'm not sure that 5 ball goes in the side by the 13, but um, Kurt will work something out here. Um, well, unfortunate with that miss by Kurt, but he's probably going to get out here. Just going to draw back over by the 4 ball and make the 8. Well, it looks like he's going to go high. I didn't know he could get by the 8, but he must be able to come around it. He couldn't get by the 8. I didn't think he could. I don't know why he didn't draw it. Well, he's going to kick at it. I don't think he can spin it around. Sorry. Uh, I, I I watched him actually kick three similar shots to this end when he was practicing just before this match started. Made all three. Almost this exact shot. Like he knew it was going to happen. I'm not kidding. Set three of them up. Made all three. And the eight ball, he did have the eight ball in the middle of the pocket, but he set three of them up and he made all three. And he didn't make this one. Kurt should be out. Shot Kurt. I'm sure he's going to shoot this three ball, then the five ball, 6-8. Would be my guess. Could be out here. He's getting his opportunities. He didn't get an opportunity in the first game. That was come up dry, and Atish ran the rack. Did have an opportunity in the second game. Should have won that game. So sorry, Kurt, but he's still playing well. I mean, playing very well. Um, but he did have the opportunity in that game. Looks like he's going to get this game for sure. Nice shot there. Laughing a little bit as he was drawing it to the bottom left corner pocket. Probably didn't want to get going in that direction, but Kurt's shooting well. I mean, they're both shooting well. Still early in the match, race to 7, 2-1. Atish is up. We got a vote, or at least I do. Like I said earlier, Kurt's a Montana guy. I'm a Montana guy. Got to vote for Kurt. Again, Atish, nothing against you, sir, but I'd like to see Kurt pull this out. Stripes look nice. I mean, 9 is, I think the 11 goes by the 2. No issue there. 9 is the only possible issue. I think the 9 goes on the side, maybe. So I get to that 11 off from the 9, get this 15, somehow get on that 9 maybe second to last, and then the 11 last, and the 8 in the corner. But I'm pretty sure the 8 goes in the corner. 9 might go in the corner for that matter too. Not sure. It looks like he's going stripes. Nope. Oh, solids. Or, stripes. I mean, he is going stripes. Looks like he's going to try and get that 9 out of the way now. And that's why he went that way. Nothing wrong with that. It's a good thought. He just wants to get fairly straight on this. just a little easier when it's straighter on these tight shots, or at least somewhat straight. At least for me, it is anyway. Yeah, and he drifted forward about perfect in my opinion. The 11, the 11 does go. I think he's playing it right. I think he shoots the 11 and the 13 and then the 14, 15, and then the 8. I think he's playing he's got a good pattern going as long as he sticks with that pattern and doesn't get online. I think he's doing fantastic here. He has a good shot of getting out here as long as he makes this ball. This ball's the tough one. Shoots this 11 up there, comes back just a tad for this 13, then the 14, the 15, and then the 8. I mean, that's the pattern that he's playing, and it's a good pattern. Kurt had his chance there. I mean, he at least he blocked a 2 ball. He didn't sell out completely. He's got to do something with the 2, and I'm not sure about the 7. If it goes by the 11, it looks like there's probably a big enough gap by looking at the shadows. But he didn't sell completely out. That he's got to do something with that 2 ball. But he did have the opportunity. He makes that and shoots this 13 and 12 or 14, 15. Like I said, that he's done well. We'll see what he does here. He does have to. He's playing a safe. Not a bad safe. He put it in front of the 8. Can't make the 8 probably now. I'm guessing he'd be really tight if he can. I'm guessing that does not go. Smart shot. Very smart shot. I would not be moving that 11 if I was Kurt until I figured out the 8. If the 8 goes, then you can because the 11 to goes, he can get cue ball in between the 2 and the 11. I'm looking straight at it. It does fit in there, and he can cut it. He gets on that just like he did before. Gets on that 14, somewhere in that area. He can make that 11 100%. Problem is I don't believe the 8 goes any longer. At least I don't believe it goes. Little tough for me to say. Hey, Jeff. Jeff is back on the mic.
Yep. How's it going, Coach Pepper?
Not bad, sir.
I had to go play Cade in a couple games.
Well, did you win?
I won 2 out of the 4.
Well, 4 is not really a couple, just so you know.
Well, I just had to go try out some of my new techniques that I've learned listening to you on the mic here, and I mean, I think it definitely helps understand the game a little better. I mean, we were just it was a half screwing around at the same time, it wasn't.
It's the last thing Kurt wanted to do there. He knocked that 2 into the open. Needed to not do that. That was what was stopping him from winning the game there. So what were you exactly trying back there?
Just
goofing around?
No, more or less just kind of reading the table a little bit better than than I was before. Listening to you and kind of understanding what your thought process behind things. And
sometimes my thought process isn't the best, but sometimes it's not bad.
No, I mean just talking about how certain balls are hidden, or they don't have a home, or just different stuff like that. We didn't really play many safeties. I was trying, I'm more of a cavalier type of player, so I was trying some ridiculous shots, which I made a few, but
you wouldn't be playing them if you were playing for money, I know. So
no, yeah, well, you never know.
Oh yeah.
I like to go big or go home. No,
Is that why you're going home already?
That is definitely why I'm going home already. No, it's just watching these players and they're definitely I've always said it's kind of a chess match, and just I don't know. I feel like I've learned a lot going out, going out into games and having to sit here and watch and commentate on a few of these games. It just brings a different aspect to the game when you have to sit back and learn the hard way sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain patterns you can kind of predict people are going to play. Or most of the time anyway, and then sometimes I get them thoroughly confused, and I'm sure people get thoroughly confused when they watch me play also. But
well, for example, like I had a ball out there, like Hayden broke and didn't make nothing, and I was deciding whether I wanted to go stripes or solids. Well, I probably normally would have taken a different route, but I decided to leave the 5 ball, knowing that that was my breakout ball for the 8 ball, and I went around. I ended up purposely not hitting the 5 because I knew a good angle to break the 8 out, and I was able to. I unfortunately missed the 5 ball in the far corner, and then, but I was able to come around and break the 8 out like I wanted to, and it was just a different looking at it different, a little different, because probably normally I would have taken that 5 ball before and tried breaking the 8 out in a different way, or even a little later in the match instead of trying to do it a lot earlier, and just little things like that.
It's definitely better to do it earlier. There's no doubt about that. Earlier the better. And I think any pro would tell you that. As a matter of fact, if you watch them, they'll tell you that. They'll tell you that pros are breaking out the balls as soon as they can. That was a good shot there.
Well, I've played a lot with Dave Rodriguez, and he's, and he's told me that time or time again, and I've, taken it. I've soaked it in, but I wouldn't say I was, living by that motto. But after today, it makes a lot more sense, and it just, it's just everything's a learning experience, and just sometimes it takes a little bit extra to understand it a little more, I guess.
Got over the top of this ball. Not terrible though. I mean, it's got 4 inches in between, but still makes it a little bit more difficult. Not got enough gap there, so it's not a ton more difficult, but it does make it a tad bit difficult. Got that little jab stroke going forward like that, but not a bad shot. I hope this doesn't sound rude, but I'd really like to play this guy to see how good he actually is. If he's actually, I don't know. I mean, Kurt's playing great. I mean, don't get me wrong. Kurt had an excellent opportunity to win this game, and he kind of missed that shot up the rail. But playing well, but he's making, he's not mistake proof. That's for sure. Neither am I, for that matter. But he's definitely. He's made a mistake in every game, or at least one in every game, except for the first one. So,
well, I mean, he's not breaking and running, and
just the first one. I mean, Kurt broke dry, and then he ran out. And other than that, that's the only one he did. But I'm watching him shoot, and golly, it makes me wonder. Come all the way here. I mean, it's good money, $6,000, and he bought himself in Calcutta.
Then again, 6,000 in California is not really
great. I've never been, and nothing. And please, nobody get this wrong out there, but I have no desire to go either.
Sir, I have no desire to tell you should go. That place is.
I have no desire to go. I'm happy where I'm at.
I would say seeing the beach, the Pacific Coast, but you could see that in Washington or Oregon or something. But I mean,
we've been on a cruise. I mean, we flew into San Diego, and went on a cruise out of San Diego. So, but I didn't go around the city or nothing. I mean, I got off the plane.
That's far enough.
Got on the cruise ship.
You're good. San Diego's about the best they got. So.
I wasn't going to go to the zoo. I heard the zoo in San Diego was good, and the aquarium, I believe.
And from my understanding, the weather in San Diego is I mean, San Francisco and San Diego, for some reason, their weather is terrific. But really, I mean, the airport, you've gone far enough.
Yeah, I thought about going to the zoo and the aquarium and some things, and I don't remember why we didn't. I don't know if we just didn't have time. I just don't remember why. But I know I have no desire to just go and travel around California and look at the state.
I would have to say that every time I go there, I understand why my dad moved my immediate family up here.
Yeah. Again, I don't want anybody taking that wrong. I just love Montana, so I can't imagine living anywhere else. So.
Yeah, go to California for just a week, and you'll really appreciate Montana.
Oh, I already really appreciate Montana. I don't have to go to California to do that.
They do have the food. I will say they do have the food.
Yeah, I mean, I love food. I eat food all the time. And I like trying different types of food. That's one of my actually favorite things to do. I absolutely love trying different types of food.
But anymore, I mean, they had the baseball games, football games, sporting events, stuff like that. But anymore, man, you're risking your life going to shit like that. This world's going to a crazy place, and
yeah, this whole world's crazy. No, Duffy, I don't see an out for him here. He's going to have to bail at some point and play safe.
Like he could get that 12 in the.
Yeah, I might have done it right there. I could have hit the chip just before the side pocket. And then
you feel like he's maybe feeling like he needs to be a little aggressive here.
Well, I don't think he's being aggressive. There's just no out. So
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, he knows he's got to bail. I mean,
well,
it's just
that 12 looks like it goes in the corner, and then he's got the 14. Come back for the 13, 15, 8. I mean, I see it.
Well, if the 12 goes, I mean, 12 goes, and you can get maybe on the 14, come back out for the 13, 15. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, I'm not at the table. See, I actually didn't see that until you said that. But now that you said that, I do see it.
Well, just missed it. But, I mean, there was the 14.
Yeah, no.
Drew it back a little for the 13, 15. I mean, I think he had it.
Yeah. No, I see it. Again, in Kurt, again, he's had an opportunity here, but he's played well. Kirk's he's a good player. This gentleman shooting is a good player.
He's back to a race to 7, right?
Yeah. This is race to 7, yeah. The gentleman shooting a teach now, his thought process is just a little more solid at this point. I mean, he's thinking things through just a little bit, maybe. But I mean, not that Kurt's not. He is for sure. But like the last game, he bailed on the safe pretty quick, and it was a good thought. Plays good shots. I mean, got good cue ball control on majority of his shots. They turn the music back up. I take it. I can barely hear again.
Oh yeah, you're starting to be able to feel it again now.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm almost vibrating here. If Zane's listening to this broadcast, he's like, yeah, that's the. I'm gonna use the word asshole Mark is about not liking music while playing, but it's just one of those things. It's just me. I mean, maybe I'm getting old and just don't like this loud music. Not maybe, I am getting old.
Yeah, I mean, this is classics right here, though. I mean, got a little AC/DC jamming out. I mean, it's pretty fit for a full tournament, I would think.
You know, he's thinking, now this, it was a little, the 2.6 is not fantastic here. I mean, if he shoots the 6 now, he's okay. But
Draws it back for the 2.
yeah, and he can do this with the 5. If the 5 goes all the way up, he can come out the same spot that he's at now. This music is really thumping. I can't believe that people listening can't hear it. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Technology for you, old man.
I guess.
Technology.
Yeah. I mean, we have that noise canceling app on our computer, and that was a good shot there. My goodness, nice shot. Draw. I mean, he hit that firm in the side pocket. It wasn't like it was real hard side pocket, but it was a shallow shot. And he hit that well.
Is he on the wrong side of the 2 here? Or?
He's a little bit. I mean, he could come all the way over the rail and still make the 5, but he's not going to. He's going to stop it. You know what I mean? Right here, he's probably going to give it just a little bit of low left and do a little, or maybe just straight low. But he'll probably do it like a little stun stop, and then he's got the 5, and then he just comes back and forth in the 8 in the corner. So
riding high on the
high. So then maybe he's going to run it into the 13 or 8. Hey, he ran into the 8.
Oh,
he missed the ball again. So he's, I've had a few texts on the phone that some people say he's not even close to his Fargo, and I have no idea, folks, if he is or he isn't. I have not a clue. But I do know he's, except for the first game, he's missed once in every other game, at least once, and he's missed twice in another game. But he plays very well. So, okay, Kurt, let's go. Enough of that. Kurt, you get out right here without.
Kind of sold out for Kurt here. I mean, he should have an easy.
He should definitely be out. I mean, he shoots his 14 now. Guess he maybe doesn't want to shoot, but I'd shoot his 14 now, 14, 15, 13, 8. He's going to go to the 15, but I would have changed that just slightly. I would have gone 14 first, 15, 13, because follow up slightly for the 8. But this is going to work just fine too. This is going to work just fine.
I just made it longer than.
Yeah, that's why I would have went the other. I mean, he should make this, but that's why I would have went the other route. Just a little bit of better pattern the other way, I believe. Again, everybody shoots different.
He tried. He tried, but he got her to fall.
He did, and he played a slightly different pattern than mine, and my pattern. My cue ball is just closer to the 8 ball for a little bit easier shot. Need a shot? I'll get you the same thing you just had. I'll be right back, folks. I got to get Kurt another shot here.
I mean, ultimately, Kurt's got to win 12 games. Got to win 12 in order to double dip tees. Down one right now, but this is a race to 7. Who's got some work ahead of him, but I think he's up to the challenge. Talking to him outside, he's excited for the challenge. He wants to do his best to try to keep the first place win victory here in the state of Montana. Ooh, got lucky with that cue ball bouncing back onto the table there. 13 is a tough one there. I would think did make 2 strikes on the break. No solids. No solids down, 2 strikes down, and thinking that the solids are the better ball here. Which, if I were to guess, I would say Coach Pepper would try to do the same thing. And his options down at the other end. He's got 4 balls down there on the left, and takes a 7 and then 2 out. And do a little stretching over the 10 now for the 2, but should be able to bring that around. Set himself up decent for. Ooh, a little hard, a little hard, a little hard. Ooh, 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 ooh. It stayed though. Sitting pretty. He's got the 1. You know, it's one thing about 8 ball is you're able to go from 1 ball, and you don't lose yourself the greatest. You could always switch it up and change up your game plan and move on to a different ball and try to get back on your game plan. He's trying to go to the 1 to the 5. I would think that's about best option he's got. He hits it hard, and then he's got it. He's just gotta keep it going, play smart. Oh, a little firm on the 5. Oh, a little firm on it. Oh, I think he's little firm on that. The last 2 shots there. He's a little close to the 5. You would probably not want to be that close to the 5. So he's going for the bank. And he gets it. But I don't know how that does it. You know, he's going to go for another bank with a 4. Play it safe. He puts it back there behind put it back there behind the 6, in between the 6 and the 4, and pop the 4 out, and got 13 there. Does play her safe. Leaves out Tease with a not so great shot, but does open the 13 up down that side. with that 4 being out now, he's can somehow find something. Maybe cuts this 9 all the way down, or maybe he plays it safe somehow, and doesn't look like he really. I mean, he's going to have to do a combo on that 6-4 in order to get White to go in the corner. So the safe is not a bad idea here. Exactly what he does. He knows that it's going to have to play the bank shot in order to make it here. To go back to the safety again. Oh, just misses the bank. Fortunately, that leaves everything open for Teeth bearing miss. Everything seems to be pretty wide open. And, all right, folks, I'm back joining Jeffrey. I had to go contribute to the delinquency of an adult there that's shooting in this match. Had to go get Kurt a shot there and have one with him. He's doing well. He's playing well. He just he missed that combo to get that 4 to go down, but yeah, combos are tough. I hate combos. That ball could be in the pocket and I'll miss a damn combo. I don't try him unless I have absolute nothing better to do, and even then I don't want to do it. No, he should be out. I mean, he just needs an angle. If he drifts forward just ever so slightly on this 9 ball, well, he's going to shoot it first. I wouldn't shoot it first. I'd just drift forward on this 9 ball about 4 inches and it comes straight across the table. Maybe that's what he's going to do. Definitely got to drift forward about. I think he's going to stop it, but I would drift forward about 4 or 5 inches and easier to come across the table. I mean, just easier for me anyway. My style of shooting. He's got an angle the opposite direction, no, so he should be fine. I just like the other angle. I can control it better. But he controlled this very good, so what do I know? Well, it's only 2 to 4. That's it. Just, I'm with you. I think Kurt's there's lots of time. Yeah, lots of time. He overran 2 of his leaves on that one, and yeah, you know. But again, I mean, he had an opportunity, so enough about that. I mean, at least he got at the table and have a good shot at it, or a decent shot. Most definitely. Comes down to these final matches like this. I mean, it's only make, he's just playing a little tight. You can see he's just tight. And I'm sure, absolutely sure,
when you start thinking about winning, he's already at four grand, minimum four. Possibility of winning $2,000 more. $2,000's a lot more money. I mean, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, most definitely.
I mean,
how we
any of us could use 2,000 extra, let alone six.
We're looking on that four ball being past that line again.
Yeah, it's the same spot he's been racking it, almost a full ball above that spot. I don't know. He has kept the cue ball back though. He's been consciously keeping the cue ball back. Matter of fact, he'll step off the side and make sure he's not. He's just not quite doing the same thing with that head ball, and it's a full ball above the spot. I mean, I'm looking straight down the line, and against none of my, I can't say anything. I'm not a referee during this match, but I did mention something to him about it in between, and he took it very great. And and I wholeheartedly believe he's definitely not doing it intentionally. At least if he is, he's not. I mean, I don't even know why I'm talking about it, but it is about the spot to answer your question. Yes, the same spot he's been racking it. So, but I think he just pushes it up, and maybe with his glasses or whatnot. I don't know. Maybe
that's the angle he sees it.
Maybe he just sees it different. I don't know. I mean, there's been, before you even brought it up, before I said anything about it, there was 2 or 3 comments actually on there that said something before we said something. So somebody else noticed it before you did, and I didn't notice until you said something. So now I have been looking at it. I'm looking at it as we speak, and the back of that 4 ball is right on the line instead of where it needs to be. But again, he's come up dry twice now like that. So yeah. I mean, it's not like it's a huge advantage or anything like that. So excuse me. I mean, he just breaks well. I mean, breaks better than me. I mean,
he's breaking with the same stick he's playing with.
I don't think so. I think he's playing with that carbon fiber that's sitting over by him, but I don't know for sure. I haven't been paying attention to that. Maybe he is. I don't know.
I thought that was Kurt's stick over there, huh? That'd be a third one that he came up dry.
Yeah, see, I mean, that's why I can't really say anything. It's not like he's just crushing the rack and making 3 or 4 balls every time. So
yeah, I think he is. He's playing and breaking with the same stick. I'd say that's a little. I don't know. You don't see many players do that. So, I mean, obviously,
not a lot. Not unless they're playing 9-ball and soft breaking and 9-ball or 10-ball, maybe even sometimes. For the most part, yeah, most people use a break cue. I don't know why he's not.
I mean, it's working. Obviously, he's here in the finals playing. I mean,
there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. The only thing that it does is it compresses your shooting tip and makes it shoot a little harder, a little more firm. And maybe he likes a hard tip and just likes it hard and shooting with the way it is. I don't know. I mean, it is unusual to say that, yes, that most players use a break cue. I have seen some that have not, and some very good players that have not. There for a while, if I remember correctly, and TR can correct me if I'm wrong, but I've seen TR break with his shooting cue numerous tournaments. So, but he when he's doing that, he's not using a hammer break, that's for sure. And this guy is hitting it fairly hard with his break. He's hitting it very hard actually. He's got a nice out here if he makes this. Except for the one ball. Yeah, except for this one ball. Again, the commentator's jinx. I should just shut up and let everybody listen in complete silence, because every time I say that when Kurt shoots, I swear I don't know what I'm.
Well, that's good. Now we can blame it on you if he ends up.
there you go. I can just blame it on me. I got broad shoulders. I can take care of that. I can take that.
No, he had a couple rattle in the last match too, and talking to him outside.
This is a thought here. If it's still open, is it still open? It's not open, correct? It's going to play safe here then. If it wasn't open, that one ball kick into that 7 was a great shot. You know, one ball is tied up, and if it was, I mean, he could easily get behind that and kick that into that 7 ball, but it was probably not open. So nice save. I'm sure Kurt can hit a ball somehow, whether it's the 3 or whatever. But you know, it looks to me like his ball with the one ball is also tied up, so he cannot make that. Does that look like that to you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The camera's got actually a little better view than you and I because it sits so high. I'm trying to see on the camera, but I can't really tell there either. But it does look like it does not go. So that's a little bit of an advantage. Kurt, because his doesn't go, and sometimes yours doesn't go, but your opponent's does, and I don't think that's the case. So.
Safety play by Kurt. Gets down there and just taps the 3 ball. And
that was a nice shot. He's going to play another safe here, I'm sure. Going to hit that 10 ball and then drift down, or 14 ball and drift down, just like that. And that's a good safe. I mean, he's trying to sucker Kurt into that one ball is what he's trying to do. I don't think Kurt's going to fall for that. I would like to think not, because then that opens the table completely up for him, and that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get Kurt to shoot that one ball. He's leaving that both times. He's left that so he can shoot that one. And
I mean, that doesn't seem like Tish would have an easy run out either. With
it's not that
definitely would.
I mean, it's hard, but you move that, you hit that one ball now, and you move that 12 in the open. It makes it a lot easier.
Yeah,
and that's what he's trying to get him to do. I have no doubt. I mean, I do the same thing, and I'm sure you do the same thing. You try to get the opponent to do something for you.
Yeah, all the time, Coach. All the time. That's a big strategy part of my game.
Yeah, you tried that with me last weekend.
Yeah, no shit. I didn't expect you to U-turn the ball and come back and get your 2 out of where it was. And most ridiculous shot I've ever seen.
Well, yeah, sometimes I can pull shit out of my stuff out of my hands, but hey.
Well, that was that commentator jinx again. You said he wasn't going to go for it, and
I'm sorry. I mean, he should not have. I mean, he didn't have anything else to shoot at. He did tie up that 9-15 a little bit, but it just made it easier. Now, if he doesn't get out, it made it easier for himself also. So yeah. We'll see how it works out.
Double-edged sword there. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to say that Kurt's definitely out of looks like he had the better run out if he were given the chance anyways. Tisha's definitely looks like it's going to be a little bit more work. Wow. Got to play it pretty good to get on that 9 or on that 15 to get those where they need to go. Made it for the 11, but my guess he's going 14 and maybe try to get the 12 at this moment or after this 14. Oh, and he did. The ball just kind of stopped. Really, it just kind of stopped, and
yeah,
I think he wanted it to go a little bit further.
Yeah, I mean, this is still an easy cut. He'll make this cut all day, and he's got a good angle. He's going to come down. He'll have a good shot. got a little firmer than I thought he would shoot that by far. Oh my goodness, I would have never shot it that firm. But he's got one knee on the table and everything else. But yeah, I don't shoot that firm. That's for sure.
Yeah, you got the 15 or the 9 now. Yeah, 9 looks like it goes. 15 probably a little easier. But, I mean, he can make this a complicated shot really easy with just
he's
not getting a good lead on these last two.
He should make this 15 or 9. I don't know if 9 goes, but he'll make this 15 easy. So, or should.
But that's what I was saying.
Yeah, and he drew 2
I was saying he can make it super complicated by just a little bit. I mean, but now the 9 definitely goes.
The 9 goes. He's going to put this 3 and the 2 into play. He can go straight down, I think. I don't think the 6 is in the way. It might be. Because when he glances off that 9, the cue ball,
it's going to go forward just a little bit.
It's going to go forward just a little bit unless he puts a little bit of draw. But he puts draw on it, then he runs into a 2 and a 3. So.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of traffic down at this end.
If the 6 is not in the way, if he's able to go straight down the table, then he's in good shape. So I just can't tell what it is.
He goes super softly with he's going straight up. He's hitting the top of the ball there. And he did exactly that. Ran right into the 3.
Yeah, and we knew that was going to happen. I mean, that's a given. If he puts a little bit of draw on it, he's going to do that. So,
well, he went high on the cue ball.
Oh, he put high?
Yeah.
Well, he must have put a little bit left on to get over.
Yeah,
I didn't see, but yeah.
But yeah, he was
too bad.
High.
I was too busy telling Candace congratulations. Candace was playing in the Lincoln tournament this weekend, and she took 2nd place. Congratulations, young lady. Great job. She plays outstanding pool. I mean, you don't want to give her a second chance because she'll get out on any table just like anybody else. Let me tell you what, she plays absolutely fantastic. I'm happy she got 2nd. She did fantastic. That's outstanding.
All right, Kurt. Now there's your opportunity to get back up one here. You've got to get back to that laser focus mode, and be definitely sitting on the rail, but should be able to play this pretty good.
I doubt Candace is listening because she's probably better, Eddie, or heading that way anyway. At least Kurt's got an easy save. He's just going to hit this 1 straight to the rail and sit behind this 2 ball, and he'll be in good shape. But you put a blocker up 2 ways. Go 2 rails to hit this 11 ball now. I don't think he can go 1. He's got to go 2.
He can go long ways up, can't he? Or he's on the other side of the
he can go straight down. Yeah, he can go short rail and come back up.
I mean, he makes any contact. It could combo off of that 8.
Yeah, I mean, this is highly probable making a shot. I mean, it's not like it's definitely not impossible. He could definitely do well.
Oh,
that was close.
That was close.
Now, Kurt, I don't want to jinx him, so I shouldn't say nothing. But I mean, he's looking good. I mean, the 3 ball goes. He's going to drift over. He's looking good. Let's put it that way. We'll see what happens.
I find myself when I shoot some. Thinking to myself, like, okay, when I'm going to take this shot, and if I do miss, like, I kind of miss, I go a direction to where if I do happen to miss,
you know, I'm not going to leave them with a great shot. Is that something you consider, or when you're going to shoot
ever.
a ball,
I have
just go for the make? And
it never enters my mind that I'm going to miss. Really, seriously, unless I'm playing a safe. If I'm shooting at a shot, I have in my mind, I have no doubt I'm going to make the shot. Now, I may not make it, but in my mind, I do not think, oh, I'm going to put this cue ball over here in case I miss. Now, I will play a two-way shot. Yes, I do that. And then, then in that case, I'm not sure whether I can make the shot or not. But I do that once in a while. But for the most part, if I'm shooting at a ball, I expect to make it. Like I said, I don't always do it, but I do expect to make it. I play for my leave, not his.
that's
Now, if it's a hard shot, that's when I'll play a two-way shot. But if it's a something I think I'm going to make and I can make fairly easy and regularly, I never in my mind do I ever worry about where the cue ball's going so he doesn't have a shot. I'm only concerned with my leave, and I focus on my cue ball, and that's that's just kind of how I do it anyway. Surprised he went that way. I would have thought he went the other way, but again, everybody's comfortable shooting different directions. I think the shot to the lower left corner was a little easier, but I mean, I would rather cut to the right than the left. I mean, it's just a fact. I
mean, he shoots left-handed, so maybe that's.
Well, I don't know. I mean, but everybody has their favorite way to shoot a shot. When I leave a shot on a table, if I have the opportunity and have a choice.
Atish was the miss in the.
Well, that's good. I like that. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if I could choose one way or another to leave a shot, I will always cut it to the right. I mean, not that it really, I'm not any really worse at it. I just feel I'm better at it.
Yeah,
I don't know why that is. It's just it. So.
Well, I mean, I get what you're saying. I feel that I'm a little bit better at cutting one way than the other.
Like straight in shots. I don't want a straight in shot ever. I don't even care if it's 8-ball unless it's a foot from the pocket and the cue ball is a foot from the 8-ball. Then it's all right. But other than that, I don't want a straight in shot. I just don't like them. I mean, I just don't.
Well, I mean, if you don't hit straight, you're not supposed to aim straight,
Yeah, I must not ever hit straight. I'll tell you that, because I miss more straight in shots than I do any other frickin' shot on the table.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I definitely I've always been a little better at cuts than I have at banks, obviously, but today, the last I don't know, few days practicing before I came here, it seemed like I lost my line of, I couldn't figure out, like normally I could see the line of where I need that ball to go, and 10
ball. Oh, fall. Well, he got 2 balls to fall anyway. Stripes are wide open. I believe that 13 goes. Yeah, that 13 goes. They all go. Look at that. That's a nice table. Let's go, Kurt.
Yeah, that was a beautiful break.
Nothing against Peach. I don't want to. Nothing against it. I just, let's go, Kurt. Come on, let's go. Make these shots.
Yeah, that's be a good momentum changer right here if he can run this out and get it up.
Yeah, I mean, that ties it. 4-4.
Most definitely. With that last, Altisha's sitting on that last miss that he's got. So if he can keep him sitting down and thinking about that miss a little bit more, back to that 90% mental type deal, it's. He's got the 10. I'm sure he can get to. He's got. If I had to guess, I would think that he wished he left that a little bit better, but
he didn't have a lot of angle there. I didn't really see how much he got into it, but he sure went a lot further than I thought he was going to go. But high on that. The last second, did you see his Q-tip go up? He went high on that. That's what made the ball stop right there on the rail. Killed it right there on that rail. But a little bit of high that he did at the last second. I don't know if that was intentional, probably not. But when I watched his final stroke, and he just hit high on that ball, and it killed it right on the rail.
Making it seem like he's making it a little harder than he probably needs to, you know. But I think he'll be able to.
A little bit. That first shot, he didn't have a lot of angle, and he come all the way over here and didn't give himself a whole lot to do. So.
We'll stay there.
Oh, he's got some problems. I mean, maybe that 6-7 combo moves. I don't know, but the 5-4 is tied up down here. And that 5, that 4-5 could combo in. I don't know. Looking at it, but he's definitely got some issues here. It's not an easy layout. I'm going to guess he shoots this 6-7 to start with, and sees what happens.
When it comes off there, is it going to contact that 13, or do you think he?
I don't think so. I don't think the 6 is going to. I think it's going to cut. He's got to cut too thin on this 7, and then it's going to come out. I don't think he's going to hit the 13 with either ball. Might hit it with his cue ball, but he's not going to. I doubt he. Oh, okay. Yeah, the 6 ball should do it. Cue ball might. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just curious on what the impact of that 13.
Yeah. I mean, I would have prohibited my cue ball from doing it because I wouldn't want that 13 to move. But he just basically moved cue ball a little high and ran into it. I would have drew away from that. But all right, Kurt, here's your second wind.
13 looks like it still goes.
It's 13 definitely goes. I think he's got the 15 now. Could be incorrect, but I believe you can shoot this 15, and it's just past the side pocket by about, looking straight at it, maybe an inch or so. So he should not scratch in that side pocket. Cue ball should go forward and hit.
What would you? What about taking? I mean, I know he's going to go that route, but I was thinking 13 off the 6 into the side, but I guess that would push that 6 out there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't play those type of shots. I mean, it was a decent shot. He had a shot at it.
No, most definitely.
That 13 playing off the 6, then you're doing several different things, but
yeah.
You don't know where the 6 is going. It could tie up one of your balls.
No, I get it. I'm just curious. Just try to look at all the options, and I don't know. I try to. No, I don't find myself going for the short shot all the time because, like we had this conversation, I have the tendency to go from one end of the table to the other end of the table quite often, but. Very nice safe by Artis. Very nice safe. He's tucked up right next to the 4 on that.
Yeah, this is an easy hit. I mean, he's got 2 balls to go at. I mean, he's got the 12 or the 14. So, unfortunately, his balls were all wide open. It was a fantastic save. But coming into this rail,
I mean, I guess I was thinking it's. He doesn't really have, like, with the safe, he's only got so many ways he can go, and chances are once he does the safe, unless he makes a ball.
Oh, now this is good.
Oh,
that's.
I mean, I guess I was thinking, where's he going to get the cue ball to end up? That's not, a shot, but he just,
that wasn't planned, but I mean, but it worked out well
for sure.
worked out. I mean, he's just going to play another safe here. He's just going to bump that 5 ball, and he's got the 4 ball as a ball as the block, and he's going to have the 5 ball as the ball in the block. He's just going to tap this 5 ball. That's all he's going to do. Maybe I'm incorrect, but
looking like he's going to.
I would be very surprised if he didn't. I mean, there's no reason not to. He has no reason not to just tap this and hide it behind the 5 and the 4. Yeah, just like that. I mean, that was a gimme. I probably wouldn't even hit it that hard. I probably would hit the 5 a little softer and kept the 5 closer so he couldn't jump anything or something like that. But it was still a good shot. I mean, you've seen that coming on all day long. I mean, he plays smart. I mean, he definitely thinks and he plays smart and whatnot. This is why, I mean, Kurt's grabbing his jump cue. Yeah, he should at least hit a ball. I'm sure he's going to go for the 12 ball right there. And had he just nudged that 5 ball and put the cue ball right behind the 5 ball, is what I would have done. And you have no jump. You know, you're stuck there. Now you're kicking for sure. So, well, that was a nice jump. Unfortunately,
I was kind of curious. I mean, I think I would have tried to go over both of them and go for the 15 at that point. Just, I guess maybe that's just me. I tend to do longer jumps. You know, I have a rough time doing a shorter jump like that. So I think I would have probably went for the longer ball. But I mean, that's tomatoes. I mean, I'm not playing the game, but that's a bummer deal. He cleared that 12 unwantingly and nicked the 8 first. It's tough to practice jump shots. You know, you don't want to.
No, don't be doing them on my table.
I get it. I'm saying, nobody wants to mess up the tables. I mean, it's a rough thing to try to get any practice in on is the jump cue because like to keep the tables nice and.
Yeah, I know that is bad. I mean, I say that jokingly, but I half-heartedly mean it too. As as expensive as replace cloth anymore. It's and you want people to be able to practice stuff like that, but then you're like, oh shit. I mean, I also want my cloth to last more than 2 or 3 months. So
yeah, I get it.
And putting, and everybody could say, well, you can put a little 4x4 piece of cloth down, and you can, and I do that at my house because I do practice jump shots in my house, and I do put a piece of extra, cloth down. But it does not jump the same. I can 100% guarantee you that it does not jump the same. It jumps faster when you don't have a cloth because you're closer to that hard bed. And you can definitely jump the cue ball. It gets up faster and higher, but at least you are getting some practice. So,
what would be a good method of? I mean, rather than just sticking it on a table, I mean, could you get a piece of slate or something covered in some cloth and set that on the table?
I don't know. I'd go find a piece of junk valley and valley table in the valley and go jump on it in someplace. I know I have one in Victor there.
You can go jump down on somebody else's table, basically is what you're saying.
yeah, basically. One of those valley tables someplace. Sorry guys out there. Oh, that was not very nice.
Those valley guys are out there saying the same thing about your diamond table.
Yeah, I don't think they give a crap one way or another. They probably do care about their cloth, and I don't, it's not the table. It's just the cloth. I mean, it's $500 or somewhere close to that to recover a cloth, unless you're going to do it yourself, of course. And I don't mind doing it myself, but I just don't have a whole lot of time, especially this time of year. I drive for UPS, and this time of year I'm a little busy to be worrying about stuff like that. So why I have no pool game. Too lazy to practice.
Yeah. Who practices, anyways?
What's that?
Nothing. I gotta go. Give me something to drink.
I don't think he wanted that. He wanted the 12 ball next. Definitely wanted the 12 ball next. Then the 14, then the 13. Um, it didn't look like it had an angle to hit that to me either. I'm almost as baffled as he is. He's looking at that and like, how the heck did that happen? And sitting way over here, it sure didn't look like it was going to do that thing, do what it just did either. But he'll make it work. Oh, there you go. A little bit of draw, get on this side of the 5, and he's in good shape. Ideally, you'd like to draw this just short of the 5 here, in between the 5 and the 14, and get about inch, 2 inches off the rail, and he's going to sit on the rail. I mean, that's not terrible. He's going to get a shot on the 8. Just drill this. If he's an inch off the rail, 2 inches off the rail, he can get gets a little bit better leave and gets off the rail on with the 8 ball. But I mean, he made the shot. He's shooting at the 14, and that's all that matters. And I don't mind shooting off the rail. In there, I think he was thinking. I think he kind of tried to drop back into the pocket, and I do that, myself, because that gets you off the rail. Gets that, kind of gives you that little bit of area right there by the pocket to get off the rail. Nice shot. That tied it up 4-4. Nice job, Kurt. He's playing well also. I mean, not trying to take anything away from him. Kind of like a Grizz Cat game, they played today. They both won. They're both Montana teams, but some people are Grizz fans, some people are Cat fans, and I have no idea where I'm going with this, but I'm a Grizz fan. Candace, I know, is a Cat fan, and Jason, her husband. I know a lot of Cat fans, but I'll tell you what, if the Grizz lose out and the Cats go to the national championship, I'm voting for the Cats. They're a Montana team. So back to the Kurt being Montana. I'm Montana. I want Kurt to win. Nice break. I'm gonna do the old jinx again, but boy, can't tell if that 15 goes by the 7. But if it does, everything's open. That was a quick look, so kind of tells me it does. Or it definitely doesn't. One or the other, I guess, because he didn't take a long time looking at it. Got that a little firm. He's going up behind the 1. Did he hold it? He can shoot that 14. I would think he's going to. I'll get in there. Nice shot. Just unfortunate. Nice shot. Because if that 15 goes, he shoots that 15 next, probably bumps into the 8 and makes it a little bit more wide open for both pockets and shoots the 11 and then the 12. And anyway. Well, at least that 14 sat in the pocket and makes that 7 a little more difficult. You know, looks like the 4 ball goes past the 8 to the lower right corner, but looks like it. Not positive. You know, if he gets fairly straight on that 7, he can follow it in after the 14 for sure, but we'll see what happens here. Well, I do believe he was trying to bump it and get shape. Maybe not, but he played it like he was. Played that firm with some confidence, that's for sure. Trying to get on the right angle for this 1 ball so he can go down there and get the 4 in this bottom right. I'm sure that's what he's looking at. And then if he gets fairly straight on that, pretty positive he's going to try and stop that cue ball. That's what he would try and do, is stop the cue ball between the 15 and the 8 and follow that ball in. I think that's the plan. Not a bad plan because, you know, that 14 is pretty deep on the shelf. Terribly difficult to follow it in. And he was actually practicing that early too when I was watching him. Practicing that. Basically that same shot, right? That he's right there. He definitely wants straight in on that ball. Would like straight in on that ball. Or as close as he can get to it. Tough to follow a ball unless you're at like the 7-14 into that past that 14 if you're not fairly straight with it. Well, he's got a breakout shot now, so no longer trying to follow it in. Might try and bump it into the 14 right now. Probably what I would do or attempt if I got the angle. Yeah, it looks like he has that angle. A little bit high. Just didn't hit it hard enough. Got a back bank here though. This one's fairly easy. If any bank is fairly easy, this is one of them. Not that I hate banking, but if there's a bank out there that is easier than most, this would be it. But he might play safe. Might hit that 7, knock that 14 in, and keep that cue ball behind that 7. Might not go for the bank. Yeah. Can see this. If he can see this 11, he can make it. Doesn't really have to draw to keep it out. It's not going to go scratch. I mean, he doesn't. That was taking a little longer than I thought. Went 4-4. Got 3 games to go for somebody before they win. So potential of what, 5 more games. That was a hell of a shot, folks. All I have to say is, damn, that was good. Wow. I was not expecting that. I didn't even see it, let alone expect him to do that. That was fantastic. Well, got to come up and get in the way. Nope, didn't do it. Bit of, I'm not sure what. He just hit a little firm, which throws the ball off a lot. Nice try. Hell of a shot getting there, though. Oh, is he going to hide himself? No. Damn near, or darn near. All right, that was a good shot. I'll give him credit. Credit's due. Great shot on the 8. What did I say there, Pastor? I didn't know I. Well, I know it's Bill. I was maybe I said something. What did I say that was wrong, Mister Bill? Huh? Trying to think back. Bill's telling me it's a family show. Gosh, I am old. I mean, I have no clue what I said. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, Penny brings up a good point. Kids should be in bed by now, darn it. It's after midnight. Family show goes away. Just kidding. Just kidding, Bill. Well, he's can't tell if he's playing a two or he's playing a combo. I didn't see what he called. Too busy talking. That was a good shot. Got the angle to come 2 rails round for the two if he so desires. If he can get there or get someplace just past that 9 ball, and draw back for the 8. Draw back and it's all where he gets on this ball here. Definitely going to go 2 rails and needs to get in between the 9 and the 10, and needs to draw back that same way, or not. And this isn't bad either. He would have liked the other angle, but all he does is got to clear the 9, and he's got a shot on the 8. That's it. Anywhere on that side of the table by the side pocket, anywhere over there, you got a shot. Just put it over there. Hit it, something. Oh. All right, Kurt, go short rail first. Hit that short rail first. You got a lot better opportunity to make that 8 ball. That's what I would do, folks. I mean, maybe a lot of you folks would probably go directly into the 8, but I would play to hit the long rail, then the short rail, and then the 8. Less chance of scratching behind the 8. Oh, just short of making it. That was a frustration shot there. You can see it in his face. He's not happy that he's sitting down over there. It was nice. It was a nice try. I mean, he almost got to stay there. Those 2 rail leaves, like he just barely went long on. Those are tough because you got running English going on there, or majority of the time anyway. You got running English going on there. You had it there for sure. And that second rail is the rail it catches on. It catches the first, but boy, it really comes off that second sometimes, and it did there. You could actually see it almost looked like it picked up speed when it hit that second rail, but. Nice try getting there. Almost had it, just barely hit himself. Well, let's see if he shoots the 10 first. I'm curious. Definitely plays pool. So it wasn't a 10, but everybody probably knew what I meant. Shooting that 10 ball now. Whatever the other ball was. The one that wasn't straight in anyway. A lot of lower Fargo, and he's not low, of course, but a lot of lower where Fargo's would have took that straight in shot first and then shot the other one. He shot the correct ball, of course, but I'm just curious. Nice out. It was all wide open, but it was nice out. All right, 6-4. Kurtz had an opportunity in every game, except for the first. So, as long as that trend continues, he has a chance. As long as there's no breaking runs here or a table run when something happens when Kurt comes up dry, he's got a chance. I don't believe there's no. He's had a shot in every game, so except for the first one when he come up dry. So that trend continues, which we'll see if it does. It'll be Kurt's playing well. He's just getting unfortunate on a few shots, running along on a couple of leads. But he's playing well.
Yeah, he's got to be happy with where he's at. I mean, it was a tough field.
Yeah, definitely got to be happy. We'll get second in this tournament if he does. Winning $4,000. But on the other hand, I'm unfortunately never happy if I don't win. It gets you a little frustrated, but because you always know or think you can do better. Of course, I mean, that's just the competitiveness in all of us. I mean, that's the way it is.
I mean, it's not over.
Oh, it's definitely not over. I mean, 5 balls tied up here. I mean, so got it out, but I don't know if it goes past the 10. The 2 doesn't, but if it goes past 10, he's going to bump the 2 out. So Well, he hit himself. Or two, anyway, is what I was referring to. But the one is by the side pocket, so if he gets anywhere, with a little slight angle going towards the two, he would, he could break it out, and I'm sure he'd try to play for that one after the 5 ball. Well, looks like he's might draw into this 10 to try and get it out of there, and fortunately for him, he still made a good hit, and he left the cue ball in a spot that he either has to cut the one in the side or he goes down and plays some type of safety. It's a good hit. It was an unintentional. Not a bad shot to make that 3 ball. And needs to make sure he makes it. It does not get below this 1 ball, so he can cut it in the side and break off that 2. I mean, that's your focus here. Want to just make sure you make it. Okay. Put the 1 ball or the cue ball in a good spot, but did not make it. He does have a path between the 14 and the 8 for a 2-rail back down to the 1. Too much on it, you'll hit the eyes are getting tired. Whatever that ball is there next to the rail.
2 ball,
huh?
2 ball.
No, this strike ball right here.
12.
Yeah, 12. Is that 12? Yeah, I mean he can go 2 rails here to get tape on that 1 in the side, get past it, and draw into the 2.
You can't get that 2 out of there with this job.
No, he can't make that 1. It's too tight of a cut.
Oh no, he hits the 3 in and then comes down and tries to break the 2 out.
The 1 ball's in the way. He's going to go try 2 rails. He's going to try 2 rails and come out. Was saying that 12 ball, that's what I was asking, was that 12 ball might get in the way. But he's definitely going to play 2 rails. Got them both. I didn't think he would hit that 14. I thought he would had a possibility of hitting that 12 or whatever it is. Going to be playing it safe here, of course. Well, Kurt's, in my opinion, Kurt's has the advantage at this point in time. I mean,
He's going.
Played combo, yeah. He might be able to stun this to the side and come back out and have a little bit better angle. It doesn't have a terrible angle on the 10. It's very makeable. But he might play this 11 up in the corner. No, he's 12 too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what his plan is. Let's find out. I think I'd play that 11 up in the corner, stunt to the long rail and come back out and have a little bit better angle. But looks like he's going to play that 12 or whichever ball that is there. That's not a bad shot either because he still gets a good angle on it. He's going to play the 9 or the 14. Yeah, he doesn't really want to move that 9. It goes from anywhere, but really has to get back on this 10 ball. And he gives himself the angle he wants, so this makes this 10. Now he's gotta focus, put this in. He's gonna get tape on this 11 like that. I think that 14. I can't tell. I think that 14 goes in either pocket.
Looks like it from here.
Played an outstanding shot there. Nice draw. Left himself excellent on the 14. Gonna make this and drift forward a couple inches. Or more. Nice confident shot. I like that. And it makes it 6-5. Nice shot there. I don't know if he's got the angle to get over and just shoot the 5 next, or he's going to stop it and shoot the 4 and come back a little bit. Like he's going to go 4, 6, 5. Unfortunately, I mean, he got a little straighter than he wanted. A little angle would have been good. You know, get closer to that 5 ball, so you got a better shot of drawing back a little bit. Might not be as straight as I think. I mean, he might be able to get 2 rails. And come out. I mean, got a little angle. You could definitely go a little high left to make it tighter in that pocket. Come out. That would have went 2 rails, but I like that shot, so I don't mind playing it. Got to focus here. Okay. Shot that a little quick, but unfortunate when the 5 ended, because if something happens, he can play it fairly easy or safe. I doubt he's going to, because the way he's been playing, he's pretty easy out for him, but got straighter on this 15 than he was on, I'll guarantee that. I think it's going to work, but you probably would have liked about 4 or 5 more inches of angle. Come back for that 10 ball straight in. Could have been his plan all along, but I don't know. Get it that firm and end up that perfect as.
He's got to be careful not to.
What's that?
He's got to be careful not to do something like that. He hit that 13 into that. Going to draw back into it, I'm guessing. I mean, he's just got to get a little bit.
Well, no, he's just going to. He can just stop it or roll it into the rail, and he's going to go 2 rails around. Or can go 2 rails around, because it's pretty easy to go 2 rails that 14 as long as he gets an angle into the short rail. I mean, I can't see what he's got, but I have to assume that would be his plan at this point, since he just screwed that up. Definitely didn't want to do that. That's for sure.
Takes 10 first, or
depending on the angle I get. I mean, I don't want behind that 5 ball for sure, because I can't get any cue on the ball. If I can stay away from that 5 ball and cue the whole ball, I would. Like this here. As long as he's got an angle, or you know what I mean, any angle, he's going to go 2 rails. He doesn't have to. I mean, he can actually just, he might be straight enough now, or he can just bump this in and shoot it up in the top left corner. That's what I figured. The two rails was the way to go. I mean, you're assured a shot. Now he makes this shot and then bumps the 8 towards the pocket. So I shoot high, but it's going to work. Little cue ball, more probably just better. It's going to force it to this little right corner, and he'll have a good shot. Thinking, I like that. I mean, he's doubting. He's got a little doubt there. Oh, he's going back to high. He definitely didn't know that was going to happen, but that's okay. I mean, a lot of us shoot shots where we just kind of, think that we're going to end up and it worked out well. Again, congratulations, nice shot. Good shooting. Nice match. It was a fantastic match. I mean, it was fun to watch. Fantastic match. Kurt had opportunities in pretty much every game. I mean, enjoyed watching. Definitely. All right, folks. Thanks for everybody for watching. Subscribe to us if you would. I guess.
Shout out to the Eagles for hosting the event. It was great. Bartenders, all the employees here were great. Staff was great. Top of the route. Thank you, Penny. Once again, the amazing person behind the screen, the quiet person behind the screen. And thanks, Top of the Route and Mark.
Luke, Tara, nice job.
We were just
nice job running the tournament.
See at the I Made Mine tournament.
Don't everybody out there, if you're still on, don't forget about our Made Mine tournament, March 14th and 15th or 15th and 16th. Thanks for that reminder. It is full, but I am putting people on a waiting list. I think I have two teams on the waiting list right now, but I am putting teams on the waiting list. It's a fun tournament. Everybody had a great time last year. Marley's an excellent host for that tournament. At this point, I believe they're adding $500. Can't ask for a better place to have it in Hamilton. Really appreciate their support. Thank you very much, Jeff.
Thank you.
All right, folks, I'm going to say goodnight so I can start cleaning this stuff up. Really appreciate everybody watching, supporting everybody here, and supporting us. Thanks a lot. You guys all have a great night.